All right, all right. Hello, good evening over here. Actually, my name is Riku,
And hello, my name is Cake.
and this. I see you're too fast for me. I can't pull up the soundboard fast enough.
What do you mean? Oh, girl, my mouse cursor is on top of the soundboard immediately when we start.
Oh my god. You're organized. You're organized.
I mean, I only have 6 sounds to choose from.
You know what? I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Go back to episode 1 for that.
For the context. Welcome to Cats and Cakes. Today we're doing episode 3, GG Gamers.
Yes, we're gonna talk about all about our favorite games out there, anything gaming related, what it's like to stream games on Twitch, and maybe if we have time at the end, we'll jump into some pre-anime NYC anime con festivities.
Yeah, because I leave Thursday, but the actual con is Friday through Sunday.
Yes, it's gonna be so exciting.
We're recording this on a Wednesday.
Yes. So I guess let's jump right into it.
Yeah. Where do you want to start? Like, where do we start?
I don't know. Like, gaming is such a big topic. I guess, like, how did you start gaming? Was it always something that you did as a little kid? Did someone influence you to start gaming?
I would say probably my sister, because when I was young, I was big. Me and my brother were big into just like going outside and just like doing. It was kind of.
Oh, he was a touch grass girly.
I was a touch grass girly. I was like, we had a trampoline, we had a cul-de-sac with a basketball hoop. We were outside a lot, but but that was kind of like, not that I was pre-internet, but internet was very early. Because it was the early 2000s. There wasn't like a crazy amount to do yet, but once games started coming out, my sister, who was 4 years older than me, like was playing on the computer, and I just looked up to her, so I just started playing games. That's my sister.
Riku has always been gaming.
I've always been, yeah, exactly. I'm always gaming since the womb.
Did you guys have your own computer? Like, what did you guys game on?
We had like a family computer for a couple years before we got like consoles, because we were getting more into it, like a Nintendo 64. We were a big PlayStation family for a couple years. What about you? Where'd you start off?
So I grew up in like more of a, not like a big city of New York City, like a big town, but like very, like houses like were pretty much on top of each other. So I did not have a big backyard. I did have grass, contrary to people's beliefs that New York City doesn't have grass. I did have grass in my backyard, but did not spend a lot of time outside, mainly because I had strict parents who didn't let me outside for my own quote-unquote safety. But I feel like I started really playing games because of my brothers when the old Halos first came out.
Ooh. Wait, how old were you when you like started like watching or playing those?
Oh, actually, my oldest brother got into StarCraft when it first came out.
See, what is I haven't, like, is that a MOBA or?
It's like a, oh my gosh, what is it even called? It's okay, so StarCraft is developed by Blizzard. It was one of their like first games. The very first StarCraft came out in 1998.
Oh wow.
I just looked that up. I did not have that off the top of my head. Okay.
I kind of like envision, it's kind of like World of Warcraft, right? That style.
Yeah, but it's more like it's just mouse and point and click.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
And you like raise an army and kind of like fight other people,
resources.
And basically you get good because like it's just based on how fast you can click and move your units and build and stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I've never played a game like that. Wait, so did you start playing it, or were you watching?
No, I watched because my family shared one desktop computer.
Same. Many years, same.
Yes. And then my oldest brother got old enough where he like got hand-me-downs from our cousins. So then we had two.
Ooh, fancy, fancy.
Yeah. But I'd say I personally never really started gaming until my brothers like gave me their old like Game Boy Advances
Mm.
and Game Boy Colors when we played like OG Pokemon, Tetris, Super
Oh,
Mario's.
are you like,
That's when it really started.
are you big into have you like followed Pokemon throughout the years or no?
Oh, I used to love Pokemon. I used to buy
Really?
every single game.
I've never played a Pokemon game.
You've never played
I
Pokemon?
played Pokemon Go when it was big, but I don't count that because I don't feel like it's like a real Pokemon game.
Yeah, it's not like a story game.
Yeah.
But you've never played Pokemon?
Never
You
played
never even
Pokemon.
had like an interest in Pokemon?
No, because it was too overwhelming. I wasn't into the show. I tried watching a couple episodes. It wasn't my thing. And then
Really?
yeah, then I was just, I don't know. I was like, well, I'm not into the show. Maybe I won't be into the game. And by the time I like kind of was interested, I was like, well, it's been so many years and there's so many games. It's too overwhelming. I don't know where to start.
Oh, I see. But yes, StarCraft is like Halo Wars.
Yeah. I think I've watched. I know like the style you're talking about. I guess there's not like
Yeah.
a name, or I
What
can't think
is
of a name for it.
Astrion Kill? No, Astrion? What is that?
Astarion? Astarion?
What is that?
Ooh, that is the hottie from Baldur's Gate. He's a hottie vampire.
Oh.
He's so good.
See, I'm
He's
not
so good.
into MOBA RPG games.
It's not my thing either. The only MOBA I've played is Smite. I played it for a couple of years because my brother got me into it. He was like huge into Smite.
Yeah, I did play one season of World of Warcraft.
Oh, the name was
But that
RTs.
it was hard.
It's like those style. It's a lot.
It is difficult.
And it's like the problem too is like, well, at least for me with like Smite, I started playing in like 20. I don't know. I was like it was late high school, so like 2016, 2017. The game has been out for a while. The game is already out for like years, and it's one of like, I feel like MOBA communities especially, they get very toxic and they're not very welcoming to like new players.
Yes.
And so like, oh my god, you don't know, like you're supposed to buy this at exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds and be at this point on the map every like 2 seconds, and it's just like how did I could never get into the game to the point where like I was memorizing all these like patterns.
Yes. And like a lot of the times those games don't get fun until you're like really high level, or like to the point where you could like actually sustain yourself.
Absolutely.
But like no one's got time for that nowadays.
It's like 50-minute games, 50 plus.
Yeah. So like World of Warcraft does it where each, I guess, story or episode or whatever they're called, comes in waves of approximately like I think 10 levels or like max maybe 15.
Mm-hmm.
But you could buy the expansion and start at like the base level. So when I played the latest expansion that came out at that time, I forgot what it's called. It started me at level 50. Or I could start from level 1, obviously, and work my way up. But I was like, I'm not going to get into this game long enough.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, so I started at 50. But obviously, everyone knew what they were doing. And I was like, oh, LOL, let me learn this game for the first time.
Oh, God. Yeah, like those, they're not very conducive to new players.
No, they're not.
But if you have been following it for years, I know it's super fun. It's kind of like when people try to get into Overwatch right now, they're probably overwhelmed by all the different heroes and like, oh my god, like this person does this person. Like for me, like because I just played for years, like I could just hop back into it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I know what I'm doing. I know the characters I want to play already.
Yeah. I'm sure the same thing goes for Valorant. Like you can come back, if say I dropped Valorant for a couple years and I come back and there's like 5 new agents, I could still like, you know, play and enjoy the game. I just won't understand those 5 agents.
Yeah. That's how I felt about League. Oh my god. That's when I feel like my gaming, I guess, career really started, when League came out in 2009.
That's when it came out? Why did I feel like it was so much older?
2009.
That's great. Wait, so how many years is that's
I remember I was in
13, 14
8th
years?
grade
Oh.
is when it came out, I believe.
Wait, what's
Like
the Aces?
I spent my days like playing like smaller games, I guess. Like there was like the Maple Story era and you know, but
Absolutely,
I would play those
absolutely.
games until like 3 in the morning sometimes, just farming whatever. But girl, when League came out, man,
You were changed,
I
woman.
was a changed person. And I really think that's what really kicked up like esports too.
Oh yeah, it was because well, it wasn't. What's the? We were talking about this a couple days ago. Like the esport that has the biggest. Oh, Dota 2 has like the biggest
Yes,
like
yes,
prize pool money. It has like
yes.
$15 million or something for like
Yes,
the highest
Dota is
prize.
huge. What's crazy is that like if you don't play that game and you don't follow anyone who plays that game, you are really blinded by like how successful these people are.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, exactly like what Waffle just said. Crazy that Dota is so big, and I legit have never even seen a game in my life.
Yes, yes.
Same.
So my oldest brother got into Dota first, and that's when he was like, "Oh, you should play Dota," but Dota has such a big learning curve, it's insane. That's why League had such a big market because
Hmm.
League is like a
Easier to get
picture
into.
friendly, easier game. But so my brother actually went to like a Dota World Championship final,
Hmm.
and this was back in like what, like maybe 2010. The prize pool was already $1 million
Oh
back
my
then.
god! And for
And yeah,
2010,
for
that's the equivalent of like
esports,
what, like
yeah,
5 million something now. That's
yeah, $1 million
crazy.
back then. I would have like never guessed that you can make that much gaming.
It's honestly, well, there was that one thing like what was it? I think it was League, like the Korean team for League when they got to like whatever they won a certain match or something like that. They got to like a certain playoff level. They were excused from military service.
Yes.
And like they didn't even do that for BTS.
Honestly,
Which is like crazy. Like it's like so big. The scene is so big in certain
the
places, and
scene
it's
is
just
so
like
yes, and
out of
Korea
eye.
now even like, have you seen the photos of like their gaming cafes and
Oh,
like
I wish we had those, like a PC cafe.
right? Yeah, like the
Oh
PC
my
cafes are
gosh, they seem so
huge
fun
there.
too.
Huge. There's so many computers. You could order food to the computer.
Like
They have like the highest speed internet.
we're gonna make a proposal to Joe Biden himself, Mr. Joe, Mr. Sleepy Joe.
Mister, excuse me.
Can
Wake
you
up and smell the gaming,
wake up
Joe.
and smell the PC sweat, the gamer sweat? Like let's close down every funplex and just replace it with a PC lounge.
Honestly,
Who
have you
goes to
ever
funplex
been to
anymore?
one?
A PC lounge?
Yeah.
No, I haven't even seen one.
Really?
No, I
There
think.
are a couple in New York that I've
Oh, wait, we'll have
not
to check.
I've only been to two,
We'll have to
but
check one
there
out
are a
sometime.
couple.
Was it
It
nice?
the one I went to was relatively small, like not the hundreds and hundreds. There were maybe about like 40 PCs there.
Mm-mm.
Um, because the front half of it was more of like a cafe. They just had like a PC
A PC
area.
area, yeah.
But man, you just like walk inside and it's immediately like neon lights, neon
See, I
LED
love
lights,
that like aesthetic.
gaming
I love it.
chairs, gaming headsets, and like the wide ass monitors and everything.
That seems fun. Yeah, there's two in Chicago. You think? I think there's one in this random like it's a wild. There's in Pennsylvania. There's this one town that I was walking down Main Street, and they had one that was opening up, but it was more like you would reserve it for a party, like a kids party of like 20 kids, and you
Oh,
would reserve the whole. Like it wasn't just like a PC lounge where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna walk in and play in a P. Like you have to reserve for a party.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was I forget what it was called, but it was like an entertainment like center type thing for parties. And I'm pretty sure it was like you could only like rent it out for events.
Interesting. Imagine like hosting a party and everyone just plays games by themselves. And then you just lose track of time. It's like, oh my god, happy birthday.
That's what like I don't think that would work. It's like even kids playing Fortnite, like okay, let's say it's like kids and they're all like stacking in Fortnite or whatever. That's a kids game, right? That's the big kids game right now.
I guess, yeah.
Like what are they like those games? I feel like especially when you game, time just like flies by. So it's be like you play like what 3 games and it's like all right, goodbye.
Or like you all get together to play like Roblox or something.
Yeah. Which like at that point just like do it in Discord, call it home.
Right.
Crazy. A PC, I feel like the benefit to a PC lounge is like having like the food or like being like right next to like one or two friends, you're talking to them like because they're just like right next to you.
It's also like the culture. It's a lot. I can just imagine like you're a high school student, you tell your parents you're going to the library to study, but you're in this PC cafe, like just getting to Immortal. Imagine you're Immortal, you're telling your parents you're studying, but you're actually studying the game.
I mean, they're studying something, right? I'm studying lineups. I'm studying lineups.
Studying lineups, exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, and your parents never catch you until they see their bill on their credit card because you use their credit card to buy like the PC time?
Stop. Have I told you about my Wizard 101 thing with my dad?
No?
So the first like computer game me and my brother got like super, like the first grind game I've ever played was Wizard 101 when I was like 10. And me and my brother got so hooked. We made our dad buy us the membership and everything. It was like $10 a month or something. The same thing. Yeah, it's like, and it was just like it was the only like renewable game thing we had on my dad's credit card, and we played, to be fair, we played the game for like 2 or 3 years straight. And then I think I got into like late middle school. I got to like a busier point in my life where I was like just like hanging out with people, so I stopped playing. But like I didn't tell my dad that I stopped playing, and my brother stopped playing. He didn't tell my dad either, and then we just kind of forgot that it existed. And like 5 years later, so it's like now
5 years.
Oh yeah, so now I'm like a junior senior in high school. My dad comes to me and he's like, do you know what this charges? I've been getting it monthly on my credit card for like years, and it was Wizard 101. He was paying for it for like 5 years and we hadn't even been playing it. It was crazy. Granted, it wasn't like a crazy amount of money, but like I was like, damn.
5 years?
Damn.
Okay, 10. Okay, wait. Quick math. $10 a month
times 12. It's 120 times 5. That's like $600.
Oh my. Okay, granted, in the grand scheme of things, over 5 years, sure, but still.
Yeah. Which is so funny because like the same thing happened. So during COVID, I got back into Wizard 101 because I had nothing to play. Because I was in a house with my one brother. We had no PC, we just had an Xbox, and he was a rat and just was addicted, was always on it. So I just played my computer and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get back into Wizard 101. And I bought a membership and like forgot to cancel it. It's like a year after we finally started leaving our house, COVID, I was like, I'm still paying for this bitch.
Oh my god. That's how they get you.
It really is, though.
You're meant to just buy it and then forget.
Yeah.
Man.
Such a good game. Honestly, I'd play Wizard 101 on stream again. I would do it.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's like you have to have like an active community though, because it's like it's a very not that it's a slow game, but it's very repetitive. Like you do the same thing for like battles, like you get into like a rhythm, so it's like relaxing, but like I feel like you need people to chat to. I would so do it with Waffle. I would literally so do it.
You guys would game so well together. I'm still trying to convince you guys to play comp Valorant together.
Once you can load into a comp match, I'm down.
God!
I'm so down.
Oh my god.
I need a duo. Rippy's only available every so often.
Oh my god. I mean, he can load into a game.
Waffle. waffle. I need carry me to diamond. Carry me
Wait,
back up.
we can test it maybe over Thanksgiving because he's coming and he can just use my pizza.
Oh wait, but if he has enough time to game on your PC while he's there, I should just meet you guys for dinner instead one night.
Oh, you know what, girl?
Instead of just doing, you know. Oh my god.
Oh, true words spoken from the man who touched grass as a kid. That's the lesson here, folks. If you touch grass as a kid, it follows you to adulthood, and you remember
the grass never leaves.
You can take the kid out of the grass, but you can never take the grass out of the kid.
Were you a mud pie kid? Were you like an outdoor?
No.
Were you not?
No.
Were you not very outdoorsy? Were you very indoorsy?
No. See, I was, like I said, I was, growing up with strict parents, so I never left the house.
That's fair.
I lived under a big rock.
So is that why gaming's such like a big part of your life, you think?
I think so, because a lot of, like, there are free games out there, and it's like free entertainment, free babysitting. Like, what else can I be doing instead of like gaming, you know? The
era of like those browser games, like what is it called? What was it called? The Cool Math for Kids.
Oh,
or what was the bigger like arcade? Egg 2. Oh my god, Egg 2. Does Egg 2 still exist?
2?
Do you not know what Egg 2 is? Wait, I'm gonna see if it still exists.
Wait, pull it up in stream. Pull it up in the
I'm gonna see if it even exists
Egg
though.
2. Oh, not me getting an Egg 2 stroller. Oh, that is not what we want.
Okay, so I don't know if it exists, but I pulled up a picture, and here, let me pull it up.
Egg 2.
Where is my?
All I'm getting is like the egg harvesting chicken game.
It's this. So this is like, it was basically like a compilation. It was a website where they like pulled together a bunch of other online games from like different places. This is like going back early 2000s, like
Egg 2.
2010 latest, where you would just like scroll through, and like some of these were what's it called? Some of these were just like those like GIF games where they were just like 3 different GIFs and you would click through it and it was like a mini movie. Like this is how I saw this Egg 2 is where I first ran into the it's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. It was, it's just like this, it had a bunch of just like mini games on this one website. Was this a sketchy game? Was this maybe this was the backdoor way to access these games?
I've never heard of Egg 2 games.
Wait, I'll have to tell my sister this.
I used to play on Miniclip.
Miniclip, maybe that was the legit way.
I know everyone listening or watching this podcast has heard of Miniclip. Come on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. I would open Miniclip a couple times. I was a big Club Penguin kid too.
Yes, Club Penguin. Yes, Miniclip is always how I did it.
Yeah, I did.
Cherry's like, sure. Just sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. So yeah, yeah, I guess Egg 2 is maybe the backdoor way to play these games.
I was also big in Neopets. Please tell me you know what that is.
Oh yeah, I loved Neopets. I was more of a Webkinz person though.
Really? See, the thing is, you had to buy the Webkinz though.
And that's what I loved about. I'm obsessed with plushes. I have like 5 in my room right now.
So was I, but I couldn't afford Webkinz. My parents didn't know what Webkinz were.
I got
so I had
one
to go
for
to the free version.
I would like ask for like 2 for my birthday, and that was like my birthday gift for the year. Did you guys have Premiere on Club Penguin?
What is Premiere?
5v5 Ultra Comp Club Penguin.
Wait, what is Premiere on Club Penguin?
It's comp. It's comp. You weren't ranked diamonds on Club Penguin.
Girl, I could barely feed my heckin'
Your
fuzzy
puffle.
little puffle.
God, do you remember all those like things where it's like, here's the cheat of how to get a rainbow puffle?
Yes, 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 yes.
And there was like, for the longest time there was like, oh, here's how to get a white puffle, and it was super secret. And then like a year later, they just came out with the white puffle.
Yes.
It was so fun, so fun.
You haven't heard about Premier Penguin? What
Is this a real thing?
What is Premier on Club Penguin?
I'm googling
Girl,
it. I feel like we're being gaslit.
I know. You're making me scream.
We're being gaslit. I swear. You know, I would ask for webkins for my birthday, and then I would just, because they're good for, right? It was as long as it was just the one, right?
It was like the subscription on Wizard 101.
Oh, that was the month. Oh, I didn't know that had a name.
Oh, is that when you like if you subscribe,
membership.
you could put like that disco dance floor in your igloo with the disco ball, and then
totally had the subscription.
You could watch your puffles dance when you went home.
I was so into Club Penguin. I had the DS game. I was looking up those cheat codes.
I loved playing the minecart mini game and the one where you race down the snow hill.
Oh yeah, that one was really fun.
And then you could play ice hockey too.
What was that thing where you would move like the pebbles? It's an actual game.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called, but
God,
it was really fun.
I see it in my mind.
Yeah, you know, it was like the colored pebbles.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know what it's called, but that was really fun. I would love to play that like in real life. I'd love to just like buy that to have. Because that's such like a you know, like that's like one of those games where you like talk as you play. You know, like you have a cup of tea, some pastries, and you just like play that game and talk.
Yes.
Talk to tea.
Is mini clips still a thing?
I looked it up and a website did pop up, so I think it is, but I don't know what they have on it.
Oh my god, pull it up right now. It looks so different.
Oh, I'm sure it's very, very nice and fancy.
It's been like bought out and like clip artified.
Oh.
Oh my god, what is this? What am I looking at?
Only a couple games show up though. They only have 3 pages of games.
Oh.
Subway Surfers. Can you play Subway Surfers on a computer?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna Jetpack Guy. Wait, what was that? What was the app? It was a Jetpack Guy or something like that. Jetpack Joyride. Jetpack Joyride.
Jetpack Joyride.
I loved that. Me and my high school friends were so competitive about that. Oh wait, are you into phone game? Are you into like cute little phone games?
No.
No.
The only phone game I played was Oh, I had Temple Run.
Oh, a classic. That was like Vine era.
Yeah. I only had Temple Run, and I have this game called Color Sheep.
Color Sheep? Wait, what's that?
And like you play as a sheep, and there's different color wolves that try to eat you, and you gotta match the color of the wolves. Girl, I'm telling you, I was so good at this game to the point where I made global leaderboard. It was me.
The fuck?
It was. Girl, it was me and this person called Jane.
I like how you still remember.
Jane Cake. Girl, we had like 19 million points. And I'm telling you, I could match colors like it was the back of my hand.
That's crazy.
Obviously, like, the game got easier now, and now kids have like 40 million points on the global leader scale. But I was there when it first came out, and the game was hard.
Wait, that's so funny though. That's crazy that you were like top.
Yeah.
And I did play Line Rider.
I was so good. I once was playing it like on vacation on like the bus, and like these group of kids flocked behind me to come watch, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I am the chosen one. Me and Jane.
The chosen slice of cake.
What other game was on Miniclip? Oh my god, Snowline, where you gotta draw the line from the Santa to collect the presents to the finish line.
I was like, I played that one. I don't remember the games I used to play. It's kind of a blur.
Oh, that one was so good.
Because I would just like
that one. Oh my god. You know what game I feel like you definitely would remember?
Oh, no.
Remember the beach volleyball game? Where literally the only buttons were like W to jump and then A and D to move left and right.
No, I don't know if I played
Oh
that
my
one.
god! No, 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 no. When I show you a picture of this game,
It's just gonna click.
it will click. Please! Oh my god, please! It was called. I'm like, I'm so desperate. Oh my
You're
god!
digging,
It was
you're
called.
digging.
I was like, please! It's called Boom Boom Volleyball.
Boom, boom,
Where
boom, boom.
you
I watch
volleyball
my-
with the bomb and whoever drops it first?
Wait, I'm looking up images.
I just sent it to you on Discord. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Oh, bitch! I know what this. I played this. Wait, I'm
Everybody
pulling it up.
knows
Pulling it
what
up.
this game is.
Wait, that's so funny.
Everybody knows what this game is.
Oh my god, this is such. Did you ever play like the Disney games and the Nickelodeon games, the Cartoon Network games?
Yes, my favorite. Oh my god, my favorite Disney game was that build a sandwich game from
The Lilo and Stitch one?
Stitch.
Oh, so
Sandwich
good.
Stacker!
So good.
Sandwich Stacker, yes, yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god. I like
god.
that one and the Zack and Cody one where you have to like you're in a
Oh,
hotel.
yes, when you go through the different rooms and try not to get
Yeah,
caught.
it was so good.
Yes, yes.
Those were some
Oh my
solid games
God.
for considering the technology we had.
Honestly,
10
we
out
were
of
so
10.
blessed.
We really were though.
And it's sad that like these games, like kids don't play them now. All kids do is like go on TikTok.
Well, I think now, because so it's so funny that you bring it up because like I remember being like 18 when I was living with my dad's, and I have a much younger stepsister. She's a senior in high school now. Right now I'm like 20. Well, I'm 24, so we have like a 6-year age difference. Yeah, so when I was like 18, she was 12, and the kids' game back then was Roblox, and it still is. They still play Roblox.
That's crazy.
But I guess it's because like Roblox, and I've never played Roblox. Like I don't know, but I guess there's like nested games within. Like you can like custom make a bunch of. Yeah, Roblox is like it's huge now, where you can like have other games within Roblox, and it's not just.
Yeah, because you can like make a game using Roblox graphics.
Yes.
And, like Roblox physics.
Yeah, so I think that was like maybe not as big as it is now, but even back then that was very much present, and that's what she would just do all day. And
That's
she had a good time.
crazy. You ever see those videos where it's like teens in their like early teen years, what they're doing as videos now, and they're doing like TikTok dances, and then it pans to like me at 13 in like a room with braces, like trying to lip sync to the radio.
Literally though. At 13, I was outside with a water gun.
Honestly.
It's not the same. We do not have the same childhood as
No,
these
it's not
new
the same.
kids.
Me and my cousin talk about it often, where like when we were younger, we would literally go outside. Like I would sleep over his house. We would play basketball. We would play football.
Oh yeah.
We would like run around in the grass, and then literally ever since we started to play League together, and like
Never touched grass again.
computer games took off, never touched grass.
What's that one scene from Toy Story where Andy's like, not Andy, the goth kid is like, I don't need this anymore.
And he just throws.
He just throws it down.
Exactly.
Oh my
It turned
god.
into the point where like I bought a gaming laptop and I would bring it over to my cousins, and all we would do is stay inside.
Do those
and
work?
game.
Because I considered for a while buying a gaming laptop, and I'm like, but are they even like? Would it even be good enough to actually run Valorant?
A lot of the good ones are really bulky and heavy because you need a lot of processing power.
Okay.
Yeah, but back in the day when everything was like low graphics, low
It
budget,
works. Yeah.
it worked fine.
Yeah, because my laptop, when I was playing it, my little MacBook tried to take off every single time I played Wizard 101.
You put 300 hours on CS on a gaming laptop?
That's
Oh,
crazy.
girl. That is commitment.
I wonder if
That
the new
is-
CS would work if it's still low intensive. I
that
wonder
is,
how much they.
like, old school aim labs right there.
Old school aim labs. I so wish I got into Valorant when my brother did. It was funny because my brother got into Valorant the year it came out, and he told me, he was like, you would love this game. And for some reason I was just like, no, I'm too scared. Like the idea of like, because I had never played a game where like an FPS where like once you die, like that's it for the round or whatever. I played like team deathmatch Call of Duty, you know? So like,
Yeah.
to me, I compared it to like search and destroy Call of Duty, and I was like, I'm like too bad at the game to like be any use here. So it's crazy to think that I could have been playing Valorant years ago.
You should play Tarkov.
Absolutely.
The fact that Escape from Tarkov is still technically in early access, and it's been like 8 years, is
It's been
insane.
8 years?
Something like that.
That's crazy.
Escape from.
Well, how long was Fortnite in like the pre-order Escape the Storm? It was like 4 years, right, before they actually even released that game mode.
Escape from Tarkov came out 2017.
2017 is crazy.
And the game still says it's in early access.
It's getting released fully this December, actually. Is it actually?
Okay, like 8 years later, thank you.
Wait, but like what would be different? Like what constitutes a full release? Like that's,
I have no idea.
Do they just kind of like blur the lines until they're like, all right, the game's ready, we're just gonna make a big announcement? But like you're already playing the finished game.
Honestly, like 8 years is a long time to call something early access.
How long was Valorant early play stuff
Not
for?
that long. Like I remember playing beta like in February, and then the game fully launched at the end of June.
Oh.
And beta was only open for a couple of months, like from
it
like
was like
February to like
preview.
April. Yeah, February to April, and then they shut down for a month of May, and then they fully released the game in June or something like that.
Honestly, kudos to them. They had it down, and they kudos to Valor. They really have exploded very quickly. I feel like it's well deserved.
I loved Valorant in beta because everyone was so new to the game, because it's like kind of different. Like people compare it to like if CS and Overwatch had a baby, and that's Valorant, but it's still a little bit different, and everyone was so bad that like it just felt so even because everyone was learning the game for the first time.
Yeah, people still learning, like utility was still kind of like a fun little
yes,
you know, there wasn't like a set
and
meta.
it's different from CS where like not everyone can buy a flash or buy a smoke, and you really had to play around that.
Welcome home, heck. Yeah, the whole early access thing is crazy to me because like I don't think it even benefits games, right? Because Valorant had, their quick little beta, and it worked great for them. They blew up as soon as they released.
Yeah, and it's free to play.
Versus like games like Enter or Escape the Backrooms. I feel like those games are big, but they're big because they already have a big backing because people are obsessed with like Backrooms lore.
Yes.
Like it already has a basis. Like these games like that just kind of like come out and they're just in early access, and they're, you know what I mean, they're their own standalone thing. I can't imagine it would actually make for a successful game.
Yeah, and some games really just never leave early access, which is like
crazy.
What is the difference?
But like, so is it free? Not every game is free in early access though, right? It's like
yeah.
Some of them pay, like because I paid for Backrooms game. I guess that was technically early access.
Is Escape the Backrooms and Inside the Backrooms part of the same lore?
So all the lore with the Backrooms is pretty much the same. There's like some kind of company that's like exploring the anomalies of the Backrooms or whatever, for whatever reason. There's like common backroom like scenarios that people refer to. It's almost think of it like I don't want to compare
but
this.
But is Inside the Backroom and Escape the Backrooms made by the same company?
No. So they're all different takes on
Oh.
Yeah, because they're different, like at least the two that Rikhu was talking about, they were different animators.
I see.
Different approaches on like the same ideas.
I see. People keep saying the Backrooms was ruined because the amount that was added, and you agree?
See, I
What
don't
was
have.
added?
Well, yeah, when we just played it, like when we just finished the back rooms with the Pink and Afraid group, there was like a bunch of new rooms that were added, and they reworked a bunch of the older rooms as well. I don't have any previous basis. I never watched or played any of the OG backroom stuff, but I did enjoy this new backrooms. I think every level had its own like fun little aspect. The only one I didn't like was the water one. I thought that was a bit goofy.
I'm still stuck in the hotel level. I don't understand how to both outrun the dog monster and the guy that's always like, "Excuse me, excuse me."
Oh,
One time I
God.
trapped him in like the room I was in because I closed the door and he magically walked through the door.
Oh,
And
no.
he literally walked around the room and was like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Oh, your excuse."
They added a lot. The company was never added. It was just one main room, which was the first level. That was all the back rooms. Oh.
Oh, the original Backrooms lore. It's just one
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, it's just that the OG back rooms is that like it's actually a whole thing where like, oh, if you like glitch out of reality or whatever and you're stuck in this like 90s looking old musty never ending series of hallways.
That level was kind of fun. I wasn't mad about that. But like, excuse me, can literally go die in a hole. I just don't understand. And he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Every corner I walk, it's always like, excuse me.
Some of the levels are a lot. Like the chainsaw one where we're running through the all the
grass field.
all the grass.
Like the
I couldn't figure out where I was. It took us like a year to get past that. That was a bit much. If
See,
it's way too hard to go
I'm
through.
meant for that.
It is scary though. I'll give it that. It is scary. It makes me scream.
Yes,
Genuinely.
it is like suspenseful.
Yeah,
But I feel like it's better to play with a lot of people. So if you like don't have friends, LOL, good luck.
Yeah, you definitely need at least one person.
Gaymers.
At least, honestly, I feel like it's ideal with like 3 people.
3, yeah, I agree. Because if you're scared and want to stick together, nothing gets done.
The proximity chat really makes it. More games need proximity chat.
The proximity chat definitely adds the suspense, but when I'm screaming like, "Hello, hello," and all I hear is, "Excuse me," nah, just no.
Could you imagine if Valorant added a mode where it's proximity chat only?
Wait, proximity chat with
In
your own
Valorant?
team?
Could you with your own team? With both.
Imagine.
With both.
Imagine.
Please.
You're
Wait.
like you're trying to lurk, and it's like, I'm watching Flake, and then you're like, oh, me too, though, me too.
I'm lurking, bitch. So am I.
So am I. Ooh.
Oh my god. It's so. I think that'd be so. Too bad that could never happen though, because the Riot has the Vanguard, just a really tough anti-cheat. Although people still cheat through it, so like, how tough is it?
Honestly, if you can cheat through Vanguard, you're just meant to cheat. I feel like if you're gonna try that hard to cheat, like, kudos to you. Honestly.
Have you seen those TikTok streams where it's like, I'm cheating in Radiant?
No.
Oh yeah, it's a whole series of TikTok streams that like I constantly like have to be like not interested. And it's like people are like they're like using wall hacks and auto shoot whatever, like lock on targets in comp Radiant or like comp Immortal. It drives me crazy. It's so stupid and boring.
Section.
Yeah, there's like people who do it with their like modded so they can like play in third person too.
What?
Or maybe they just have wall hacks. And literally the whole stream is just them acing every round, and their profile is just like, here's the Discord where you can find these cheats.
Really? I've never seen one.
I'll have-
Maybe because the internet knows that like I'm a lost cause. Like I'm a real player because I'm that bad.
Oh no.
Like, oh, you aced yesterday, you could be cheating. Here's how to cheat more.
Oh
But
my
me, it's
god.
like, no, this one's a real
This
human.
was a lost cause.
My brother used to cheat in Maple Story,
Okay, but
where
that's
he would
I that I
he would
understand.
go to a corner and just auto spawn monsters and just leave the game AFK and just come back like 20 levels higher.
I feel that's more of an exploit though. That I get. I
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
use those in certain games.
Yeah,
That I sometimes the grind is too much.
that is true. That is true.
Hmm.
But damn.
Hmm.
I can't imagine cheating in Valorant.
Yeah, that's like a whole series of streams, and there's like a whole other series of streams where people are like, oh, if you gift me a rose, I'll breach stun my teammate.
What?
Yeah, or like I'll flash my teammate for like 5 roses.
That's crazy because I'd be flashing my team for free.
Oh my
Ain't nobody
god.
gonna give me a rose.
Like $10 to throw this round. Like, bitch, pay me. I've thrown 5 already. Oh, the NPC TikTok streams was. I mean, she's still making bank, but like,
God.
I wonder. It was a very quick hype and die off, and now I feel like you have to already be famous to like from it to do it. Like you can't. It wasn't like it originally was, where literally anyone could do it. Like no, like you have to.
It also made me so uncomfortable.
It was very uncomfy. That one,
especially the ones that are like, yum. Like, thank you. That was delicious.
Ice cream so good.
Yes! Oh my god.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Oh my god, stop.
Yeah, I like the I need more bullets. And he does porn now, by the way. He does porn. Like full on like gay porn.
I don't know that guy.
He's honestly, kudos to him. He's attractive. Yeah, he would literally just like shake his ass and be like, I need more bullets.
Are you saying even better because now he's doing even better, or is his content even better? Like, what is
even better.
What is the content?
So most of the NPC streamers that I need to write an essay, or I need to read an essay. Someone has to write it on the NPC streaming to OnlyFans pipeline.
Also, hi Axel.
Hi Stinky. I watched other content. It showed up my other Twitter. It was good, not gonna lie. Quality content.
Speaking of OnlyFans, sometimes I'd be like, I could sell my feet pictures for money.
There's okay. Are you subscribed to anyone on OnlyFans? Be honest.
No. I have
am.
not even been on the OnlyFans website.
Really?
Yeah, I've never was curious enough to check it out. Not once.
I'm not that strong.
You subscribe to someone on OnlyFans?
I do. Okay, so I first opened OnlyFans for the Markiplier one, it wasn't like he was selling like nudes, but like not like real nudes. It was like a nude photo shoot. And it was like
Markiplier?
Yeah, you don't know about this?
No.
Yeah, it was a huge thing. It was a huge thing. Yeah, I folded at Markiplier. Yeah, but he didn't do it for money. It was a big, because people for years have been like, oh my god, like Markiplier needs an OnlyFans. Markiplier needs an OnlyFans. He was like, fine, I'll do it, but it's gonna be for charity. And he raised all this money to donate to a charity.
Wait.
And
first of all, least horny streamer of all time. Okay, next. Second of all, hold on. I feel like we need a backtrack. We need a tutorial. We need a background. We need something. I told you I live under a rock. Okay, so I was not curious at all about OnlyFans. Like, do I go on OnlyFans right now? Like,
do it.
What do you mean Markiplier had nudes on there for charity?
So he wasn't. You couldn't see a PP. You couldn't see a booty. but it was. Oh no, I think he showed his butt. But he did like a nude photo shoot. So it was like each one was like a fun little like he was like pretty much nude, but it was like he covered his dick with like whatever, you know what I mean? And he took like a fun picture.
One fun picture?
It was like no, it was a series of a couple pictures, and he released them in like three waves. Yeah, it was lewd. They were lewd pictures.
How much was it? How does
It wasn't
the
expensive. It was like
OnlyFans
$5.
for like a one-time thing?
It was for a subscription, but and like
Can I still do it?
I'm sure it's still up there if you look up Markiplier OnlyFans. But yeah, it was you subscribed and it was like monthly, but you got 3 series of pictures as they came out. They had a new calendar. I didn't know that.
A new calendar. See, this needs to be a whole podcast episode where you teach me how to navigate OnlyFans.
I teach you how to navigate porn. What a topic! What a topic! No,
Ricky, you have a calendar? Why am I not surprised?
$35 I've spent. See, I'm just not
Why
spending
am I
money
not
for nudes.
surprised?
See, there's one guy I genuinely subscribe to, and he's honestly just the hottest man ever. Like nothing. I've never seen a man hotter than this man, so he deserves the $15 a month I give him.
$15 a month? Dude, that's
15.
more than Wizard 101.
It's more than Wizard 101, and it's worth it. It's worth it.
What do you mean?
Do I say who it is? It's not a big deal.
No. We gotta save that for the episode. You gotta walk us through. Oh my god. We gotta do a NSFW like Cat and
NSFW
Cake After
stream.
Dark.
Oh, that's a good
Navigating
idea.
OnlyFans.
We're comparing prices with the Wizard 101 subscription is our baseline of how expensive things are.
Okay. Do you pay $10 monthly for Wizard 101 or $15 for nudes on OnlyFans?
$15 to see a naked hot man? I'm sold.
Yes. So yes, that is what we are comparing it to. Okay, childhood nostalgia, gaming memories, or nudes of the quote-unquote hottest man on earth.
He's super buff, and he has I'm big into tattoos. I think because of him. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
See, Axel's on my side. Like,
am
I torn? Do I want Wizard 101 or do I want the nude?
But also, gay men are known for just being like fiendish.
That is true. They will fiend.
We're Simp City.
Well, I'm looking at you. If I could look at you right now, I would be looking at you.
we're Simp City. Simp City. You don't have tattoos? Exactly. Point made.
Oh. Do you have tattoos?
No, I want to get one this winter though.
Waffle does have tattoos.
Waffle. Can if you carry me to Diamonds, can we do a tri marriage between me, you, and Kate?
And he did get a new one.
What?
Maybe you could DM him for a tattoo tour.
Waffle, do we even have each other added on Discord?
Oh, here it starts.
I do need. Well, if I did get a tramp stamp, what would it be? Just a little cat.
Just a cat paw.
Or
just a
entrance.
Cat paw. Not even a cat. Just a cat
entrance
paw.
sign. The Wizard 101 logo. I'm getting. Oh my god. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get my Wizard 101 school, my school there, tattooed right above my ass. I was an ice wizard. Best school.
Of course you were.
Best school. I stand by that.
Wow. There has to be a wizard. I'm gonna Google it. Wizard 101 tattoo.
What tattoo? Oh, I've seen them. I know someone who has one.
You're kidding.
Yeah, they have the Storm School tattoo.
Wow.
The life one, or the death one. Those are fun. Each school had its own little. See, you know what? I gotta give it to Wizard 101. Each school had their own. The unique sets of spells made it so you wanted to go back and make another character and like get those spells. They had the how to get kids addicted like down pat.
Honestly, like they were so ahead of their time.
They really
in that
were.
way.
They were so ahead of their time. I mean, they're still releasing content today.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's still going. I think there's at least a couple more expansions planned already. I do be live on Twitch and TikTok. Pookie. Hi Decky.
Okay, guys. So if you, I don't know, donate bits, subscribe on YouTube, maybe we can do a Wizard 101 stream.
Should we do one? I'd have to play with Waffle. I don't know if I could play alone. Waffle and anyone else who would like to play.
Oh my god, a community Wizard 101 stream? Imagine.
Man, Decky. I think it'd be fun.
So good.
It's like half a just chatting screen. Or stream.
Speaking of streaming, how does it feel to stream on Twitch and like stream games?
It's fun. Have I ever told you why I started streaming?
No.
I moved from what's it called? From my dad's house, which was like more like upper North Jersey, very like not, I don't want to call it urban because it wasn't quite urban, but it was like a little between suburban and urban. It was very, very like everything was happening. All my friends were there or whatever. And then, you know, I got this job, my first job after college, and all my friends started moving away. And I moved out here to where I live now, which is like buttfuck nowhere, New Jersey. I have cows and chickens in my backyard now, and miles of woods. And there's just like, I would go to work and I would come home and there was just nothing to do. My friends were hours away and I just like, I was so bored, and I got really into Destiny.
Oh.
And I got really into Destiny. Like that's when I started following VTubers. That's how I met Shinny and Chattering Bone, two peak Destiny streamers. Also I met Axel. That's where my downfall started. But yeah, that's how I came across them, just because I'd been watching VTubers before then. But yeah, I got really into Destiny, and I joined a clan and everything. And from watching all these streamers, I was like, these people look like they're having a fun time. Like I'd love to do this, but I wasn't confident enough to actually do it. And then I had this one friend named Blueberry. We don't really talk anymore, but we were really close at the time. And what's it called? He was like, Axel, are you a Destiny streamer anymore? Are you even a Destiny streamer anymore? What do you stream now?
Axel, are you?
Well, what do you? Axel's a variety streamer now.
Axel, I feel like I've seen you play more like Zombie Hunter than Destiny.
He's free, so free. Yeah, Axel's a peak Valorant streamer.
Honestly.
But you know, I would like, you know me, I talk about the same thing 5 million times. So like I'd always be like, oh my god, I'd stream, but I don't have the confidence. Oh my god, I have the PC to stream, but like I don't have the confidence. And finally he was like, shut up and just like go live, like do it right now. Like you want to do it, just do it. And I did it and I had fun. So I stuck to it.
Nice. Wait, so when was this? When was your first stream?
I think it was in December.
So we're coming up on a year.
We are. We're coming up in a year. And my
Cute.
first stream was December. Yeah, I think early December. And I think I got my first like regular viewer like end of December, which for a brand new streamer to have like a beyond one viewer is like within a month is like crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And then I think by like January I was averaging, because I had affiliate by January, so I was averaging like 4 or 5 by January. And I've kind of just been chilling since then.
Nice.
It's been fun. I just like, my thought process with streaming too is like, I live in the middle of nowhere. All I do is come home and play video games anyways. Why would I not stream it?
Yeah.
Like, what do I, you know what I mean? And it gives me more fun things to do. Like, because I stream now, if I'm bored, I can edit a TikTok, or I could, think about posting a YouTube video. And like, regardless of whether those things do well, I just find it fun to like go through that process and like edit these clips and just have these like fun videos to look back on.
And honestly, like, that's really what it boils down to, like just having fun on the internet.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Have you felt like your enjoyment of gaming has declined at all since doing it more professionally?
I don't think so. I do think streaming it kind of made me burn out on Destiny, but Destiny also fizzled out itself. Like Destiny kind of, shot itself in the foot. So I think I just jumped ship a bit earlier because I was playing it so much because I was streaming. But I still think regardless of whether I would like stream or not, I would quit Destiny because it's not in a good place.
So
But
would you say you fully quit Destiny, like you're never going back to it?
I'll probably just go back for the next expansion, and I'll probably only go back because I already know Axel's gonna ask me to do the new raid, and I can't tell him no for some reason. And doing day one stuff is fun. I do enjoy the challenge of like day one when new content comes out in Destiny. It's tough, it's challenging, and I find that fun. It's like achievable, but like challenging.
Yeah.
It's not like
And I've
impossible.
seen a lot of people do like raids with their friends, and that's all they do now.
Yeah, that's like it's fun to do raids because you goof around, you can chill in
Yeah,
between
yeah,
encounters and whatever. But you need a bigger group because you need at least 6 people, and like sometimes
yeah.
someone has to drop, and there's a kind of an older population in Destiny now, so a lot of them have kids, so like, some of his family
I
just
see,
comes
I
up.
see.
Yeah, there's a lot of Destiny dads, we call them, but they're lovely. They're a lovely group.
Destiny
Yeah,
Dad.
the clan I was in Destiny was a Destiny dads clan. They were all like 30, 40. They were lovely. They were absolutely lovely. I still talk to the one of them. But yeah. No, I feel like I still enjoy game. The only thing I do have to say about streaming is I definitely let I don't want to call it the numbers, but there's no other word for it. Like the numbers guide what I played. There's certain games I wouldn't play on stream because I know no one would watch me play them. But I would still like to play those games. But that just means I have to incorporate off days and I play those games on my off days. So stuff like Palia. Like Palia doesn't do as well on stream anymore. It was more, I think, when it was new, it was more fun, and now I'm more on the grind aspect of Palia. So
yeah, it's very passive.
yeah, it's very passive, and a lot of it involves using my phone to look up this and that. So it's just more convenient to play it and enjoy it off stream.
Yeah, and unless you have like a big audience where you can just like interact with chat or something while you
Exactly.
grind.
Yeah, like I have a big lurk community, and that's fine. That's just the style of community I've cultivated. And that just means I have to play games where I'm, there's something for me to talk about, or something that would give me the space to talk. And Palia, I'm like definitely very much focused on what to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I remember when I first started streaming was mm, January 2020,
Oh wow.
and I didn't know that VTubing was a thing because back then it wasn't that big. It was either like people streamed with their camera or
It
it was
was
like a no
very
cam
new.
stream.
Yeah, very new.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll stream with the camera, you know. I'll just like it's not like people watch my stream to like look at me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just like look at the gameplay. But then I started doing horror streams and like the live reactions would get me viewers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then I incorporated like sound bits into my stream so that people could do like jump scares on top of the jump scares in the game. But I agree,
You.
a lot of my initial viewers came from like family and friends or like just
Oh
like, you know,
yeah.
like a small Twitch community I cultivated just through like watching other people stream and making friends with like like streamers and other streamers friends and like in chat. Um but like I popped off. People like knock on the horror stream category, but it's like so easy to pop off because
Oh no,
people
it's so
love
fun.
watching people be jump scared.
Well, that's like actually I'll shout out too. There's one also, yeah, not true. I would so watch just to stare at cake. I'm gonna SO. There's this VTuber named Draugurnaut, and he's a horror streamer, and he plays like a bunch of indie horror. So he'll explore like the random game that drops that's by an indie creator, and you know what I mean, like very small player pool. And it's like a very niche area, but just like it's so fun to watch him play these horror games, regardless of whether he's like getting scared or not. You know what I mean? It's just like a fun category of games to watch. I think the horror category is like, even indie horror, which is like even smaller, is very fun. Fun to play, fun to watch.
Yes, very fun to play and fun to watch. Yeah, so the first game I streamed was actually Soma.
Really? Wait, that's so funny. I still have to edit my Soma stuff.
I streamed, I did a little bit of beta Valorant because everyone who played beta Valorant, like, it was because it was so new, it was just fun. Yeah, it was just content to stream. But the first full game I played was Soma on stream, and it was just so fun.
It was Soma was a good game, and it's so easy to get invested in the storyline. As confusing as it was at some points to keep track of it, like it was still with the basics, it was very, very, very fun.
Yes. And then I moved on to like choice games. Like, have you ever heard of Detroit Become Human?
Yes, yeah. Like
yes, I played that on stream because I garnered enough like viewers / watchers that like we could make the choices together.
Ooh.
So I did that for a bit.
Girl, when would you stream again?
I don't know, because sometimes I just want a himbo game.
What do you mean?
I like just game just randomly, like be a himbo.
I mean that's fair. But also like you don't have to, you know, I know a couple people who stream like twice a week.
Yeah. But I think the schedule of streaming would get to me. Like I'd feel self-conscious that I'm not streaming or I'm not producing content, or like, you know?
That's fair. It depends on how you approach it. I mean, I just started with this schedule this past 2 weeks. Even then I haven't been able to stick to it. I stream whenever I feel like it. I kind of try to stick to a schedule, but
it's always something that's in the back of my mind, because I know I would do well. Even
you would do very
the
well.
loose sense of doing well, you know? Like I feel like I'm entertaining enough, but
I would literally watch you stare at grass.
Oh my god, it's just a vlog of me like LOL touching grass.
We should totally do, I don't know if I'd be able to find one in time, but even if we just with our phones record little vlog snip, and we can edit it to like a special podcast episode, and it's just a compilation of these like vlogs that we take together.
Yes, I mean we could do that this weekend.
That's what I'm saying. I think we should do it.
We could test drive it, like do little snippets here and there with the con, and then just insert that into our podcast episode.
Absolutely. Or like little clips for like walking through Artist Alley, like, hi, so we're like walking through Artist Alley, that's what we're seeing. So exciting.
Yes.
I think we should. Or at least like we'll run out of things to do on hour 10 anyways, so.
Yes. But also maybe not, because we always have a blast.
Also true. Time kind of flies when we're together.
Time flies, and there's somehow like always something to talk about.
There really is, though.
Which is like why we started this podcast.
Absolutely. I think we cook here.
I think we really do.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I think that's a great way to wrap up this episode.
Absolutely. I think. Well, I don't think we have any planned topics coming up except for the anime convention episode, which will be sometime after. I think we're aiming to do Sundays for the podcast, but
I think so.
It'll be a while, I think, before we settle into that, because holidays and this and that. And
so this weekend is the con. We could kind of do like a emergency podcast episode early next week, just like recap of the con.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
And then next week is Thanksgiving. We'll probably take that off for the holiday, and then we're right back into it.
Get into it, yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of good ideas cooking.
We're cooking over here.
And like we said, it's so easy just to like talk to each other about literally anything. I feel like we always try to come up with topics and then we talk about one thing.
Yeah. And if anyone has any suggestions, if you guys want to hear us talk about, or you're interested in having us talk about whatever, feel free to send it in the comments of YouTube, in my Discord, in my Twitch chat. Yeah.
Yeah,
anywhere.
or you can always tweet at us or message us on Twitter. If you have any suggestions, any topics, any questions you want us to answer, any challenges you want us to do, any games you want us to play.
Absolutely.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
But I think this is where we wrap up. I hope everyone has a lovely, lovely night.
Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night. Goodbye.
Good night. Goodbye.